President, I rise to the point of personal privilege, Armed Forces Day.
Yes, proceed.
Thank you, Mr. President, members. I'd like to take this opportunity to bring to your attention that Saturday we will be celebrating Armed Forces Day. Traditionally, National Armed Forces Day is celebrated on the third Saturday of May. This year, that day is May 16th. The day was created in 1949 as a result of the consolidation of military services in the Department of Defense. The intent was to replace separate Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard days, but observance of these days, especially within particular service, continues to this day. Arizona has many active duty and veterans military members, and I would like to take this opportunity to recognize their service and contribute to this great nation, their contribution to this great nation. During peacetime, our armed services members, they serve with dignity and honor and for all the right reasons, just as the people do when they are in wartime. They do everything they can to be motivated. They think about the rights that we have back here in America, the rights that they are defending by serving, even if it's not in combat. During wartime, they go through some of the most troublesome conditions. Sometimes our air superiority and higher technical capabilities is not necessarily something that they can utilize. Sometimes it is door-to-door and face-to-face combat. The member of my family that has seen the most combat is my nephew. Was in the Marines. He served 3 tours in Iraq during the Second Iraq War. The first one, he wasn't as excited about the Marines being used to feign an attack so that the Army could take Baghdad, but he saw an awful lot of combat during all 3 tours. One of them, probably the toughest one, was he was involved in the Battle of Fallujah when our Marines were fighting insurgents from 2 meters. If you can imagine killing the enemy standing right in front of you, and it's either you or them, our soldiers go through an awful lot. And there'll be many events out in our districts out in the state this week in order for us to pay tribute to our armed services members. One Valley company I found on the internet is offering a free meal for members, active duty members of the armed services. It looks like it's Dave's Famous Barbecue. If an armed service member shows up with their military ID card, they're getting a free meal. There'll be events up in Flagstaff, at the downtown Flagstaff. There'll be a parade out in Queen Creek and numerous other places. And I just encourage the members to take an opportunity to pay tribute to our armed services members and our armed services veterans. Another point of personal privilege, Mr. President?
Yes, proceed.
Thank you, Mr. President. Also on May 16th, one of our favorite veterans on this floor, who was a U.S. Army veteran and served honorably in the 82nd Airborne Division, will be celebrating his birthday. Please stand with me and sing happy birthday to Senator Thayer Vashur. Happy birthday to